start. Yes, this is part 4. Part 4 of adding fabric to the spine of the video tutorial series handmade journal made with birch bark. Now, this time we're gonna make something tricky, which is to add the basic spine fabric that's gonna hold the this curved spine, and later on we're gonna glue the two covers, and we're gonna put this like that, and for now, in the shorter part, I'm gonna show you how to glue the fabric on the spine. I tell you, it's a little bit tricky and it's gonna be a little bit dirty job, so make sure you've got some tissues and or some old fabric and old t-shirts or something that you can probably use. Now, first we're gonna want, still not anybody in the live session, but this is gonna be remaining on my website as the future tutorial series. You don't need to apply too much glue, you know, and specifically don't soak the previously made in check for part 3 in my live section on my channel. In the live section you will see all the other parts of this video tutorial of crafting birch bark, 12" by 16" or A3 format, international format. Okay, you need to be fast with the gluing because the glue will start to get dry, and we need a thinner layer, because if you put more glue it's gonna be coming out through the fabric and it's gonna become ugly and not well done at the end. So you just apply a thin layer and you are careful. Okay, you will want to add enough glue on a thin layer, but not too much. That's the tricky part. Then, I hope you see well. Hi everybody who is watching. Part 4 of making the curved spine birch bark journal. Now, actually, it's gonna be better to clean a little bit your surface, not to have a glue. Then use better to layer down your fabric and to put in the middle from both the ways, from here to here and from here to here. You put in the middle, then you do like that. I need to move it a little bit. Okay, something like that. Now I had to take my old or some old book or something. You can take a journal, a hard journal or a hard book, and put like that the spine, and you're gonna release this thing, release the fabrics to go down, and you start doing some pulling down of the fabric, because in between the, you know, in between the how to say, the twine cords, you need to glue well and to spread the fabric nicely onto the surface of the spine so it can be glued nicely without you know, these things here. You don't need to have wrinkles on the fabric. You need to nicely pull down where you see wrinkles. See here one wrinkle, and you also gently massage the spine in order to fabric to glue well, and you gotta be not very slow, because when it's a thin layer, that because we don't want to go the glue through the fabric. When it's a thin layer, you need to be fast on with the gluing, because the glue starts to dry very fast when it's very thin. Of course, not super thin, but just enough to not leak through the fabric. Okay, then you press a little bit more from both the sides of each twine cord in order to better appear the detail of this relief. See how nicely it came along. I love curved spine journals, and how I learned this? I learned from YouTube tutorials from other folks. Now I'm making my own tutorials about this, so it's pretty not so hard. It's easy to learn how to craft journals. Now you're gonna pay attention to the edges. Sometimes exactly on the edges is the thinnest of the glue, and sometimes you need to add again some glue to be sure this is gonna glue well, because this is the future binding system of the journal, which is kind of a very important, strategically important thing. You add some, this doesn't need a lot. Use your tissues before. If sometimes a little glue goes through the fabric, you need to spread it and clean it with a piece of fine fabric. You do like that, and it does not already stay kind of whitish. Pay attention to the edges, folks. Even though you don't pay attention now, later when you wait for this whole thing to dry, you can still add glue if you need on the corners. Then you can tuck the fabric towards the inside and just lay it like that to dry somewhere. Thank you, everybody. Hello. Are you circums? Oh, what are these questions? Okay, folks, I'm gonna be leaving this YouTube live. This was one of the last parts before the actual connecting. This is the last part before actually connecting both the covers towards this spine and fabric system for binding the so-called curved spine journal. I need this to dry well, so part 5 will be tomorrow, because we will not be having time now to wait. It's late night, it's about 11 in the night here in Bulgaria, and I'm gonna wait this to dry, and probably tomorrow I'm gonna make another live session, or if not, I'm just gonna videotape the process of how to bind the covers with the spine. So stay tuned for more. Please subscribe to this channel if you like crafting videos and especially mountain nature videos. Also support us if you want to share and with your friends. Like this video and comment below what you think. Thanks everybody. Hi Raffaello and Rachel Pepito. Hi folks. Oh, you gave me some gifts or something, or it just means that you're commenting? And hi to the other guy. That's an interesting account. Okay folks, see you in my next part, and thanks for watching, thanks for being with me, and thanks for supporting the channel. My name is Hristo from Bulgaria, and I was your crafting advisor for tonight. See you in my next video. Bye folks.